During the summer of 2008, we ran a field school in British Columbia on the Sunshine Coast. It was a collaborative project with the Tla'amin First Nation. Let's see what happened.
I'll start from the beginning. When we decided, the nation and SFU decided to work together on this collaboration, we kind of sat down at a table and thought, what does the nation need out of this, and what can SFU bring to the partnership? And what we're hearing from the community was two kinds of things. One is that around heritage and archaeology, that people were concerned about where archaeological sites were in the territory, and they're concerned about the status of them, where they are, what shape they're in, how old they are, what can they do for managing those. So that's not only about understanding the past, but thinking about managing the past for the future, especially because there's, you're entering into various kinds of agreements with various entities about management of the territory. So that was one kind of thing. Where are the sites? What shape are they in? What can we do to protect them? What do we need to know? There's been almost no archaeological work here ever. The other was a kind of a more personal piece, I think, in a way, is we're really proud of our heritage, and we're just tired of the world not really knowing about it. We hear about the Haida and the Squamish, and where's Tla'amin history in all this? And we feel ready to share, and we want the world to the outside world to know about our deep history. So can we do both of those things? And so those fit really well into what archaeologists do, because the two things that we do are excavating, which the public likes and likes to be drawn to and look at the past and touch it that way. And we like doing surveys where the archaeological sites and putting dots on a map. So we divided our project into those two things. We have a team out at Desolation Sound, finding sites, recording them. And then we wanted a team that was really kind of right center in the community, in a beautiful spot where the various communities could come visit us. We wanted the media involved so that we could have people involved. And so we came out here some February day looking for an archaeological site that was right on reserve. And we really thought it was important that the youth in the community see that their history is still intact in the ground here. Because there's something very powerful with seeing something uncovered like that, to me. We know that the oral traditions are strong, but we also know that people can be visual today. We have the youth are into computers, and so the visual part is important, I think, for retaining heritage in addition to the oral story. And to me, then you can bring it together in the archaeological record because you actually can see it unfolding. So we came out here, and the community directed us to Clay Quantum, to Scuttle Bay, as an important place where people lived. They thought maybe there were archaeological sites here. We came and saw that much of that area had an archaeological site that had been bulldozed. But we walked around to the beach here, and we looked up at what may have been an island or certainly a point, and we saw a lot of shell eroding out from the banks there. So we scrambled up here. And found all this shell up here, and we saw that it was really flat. And so that's all I need to see. I knew that this was an intact archaeological site. A bulldozer hadn't been here. That was a perfect place. We imagined clearing it, and away we went. So we let the media know, and this is the place we chose, simply because the community told us and it was intact. And I knew that we could always find neat archaeology. If you excavate right, you can always find a neat story in the ground.
What we'll do from here in moving forward is try to make good on the trust that the Band Council, the Tla'amin Community Health, the Tla'amin Treaty Society, and other institutions and individuals have placed in us by following up on our plans for doing community capacity development, by making sure that elders and youth both have access to and opportunities to participate in our work, that our research themes are coordinated with their goals and interests, and that we continue to step through this together as full partners. We've spent a lot of time in archaeology and in other disciplines, academic disciplines, being very concerned with internal ideas of what's important, setting research goals on the basis of what other archaeologists think or what other specialists in other disciplines think, instead of trying to attune and harmonize our research interests and goals with broader society and with individual specific communities. And here, with this project, we have a community that is willing to sit down and get serious, matching us in terms of ideas, in terms of intellectual rigor, you know, sort of step by step to identify those research goals and plan out the types of information that can be collected and how those can contribute to their interests for training their youth, for enhancing their stewardship, and for getting the types of information that are going to benefit them in their quests to be here for the next 15,000 years.